Ache.
Ache.
So we got Arsenal, Martinelli, we got Conor, Bradley. Obviously, we've got Roy Keane, and we've got Gary Neville. They've been slamming Martinelli. Obviously, look, the game, sometimes with footballers, they get an injury, and sometimes it's just called a spade a spade. Sometimes they fake their injury. Sometimes they go on the floor, they fake their injury, they're trying to get the ball up. And obviously, Martinelli basically kind of just rushed Conor Bradley off the pitch. And obviously, the boy Gary Neville, he had a lot to say about it. He didn't like it. He had a lot to say about it. Let's get into it.
The only bad thing tonight is the Conor Bradley injury. I thought it was a really bad one. It was just a situation as well. I hope Martinelli's gone in to apologise to him in the dressing room.
Would you expect him to have done that?
100%. 100%. The minute he knows that lad's injured, look, no football player.
You're not going to know that. I don't think he done it in a malicious way, innit? Like, Arsenal, Liverpool, 0-0. We're applying pressure. My man's on the floor. You don't know if my man's actually injured or he's just buying time or to mess up the momentum of what Arsenal's doing. Give me the ball. Why they?
I genuinely believe football players deep down are all good lads, and that, to be fair, there's a competitiveness to them, there's emotion, you get it. He obviously thinks that he's trying to waste time at the end of a game, Martinelli, but I think you could see that was a bad one. He throws the ball at him, he then chucks him over. I mean, it looks like he's been stretched off, and what Arne Slot...
And what they were basically saying is, they're saying that Liverpool should have put pressure on the ref so my man got sent off. What the hell is that? Like, they should have put pressure on the ref so there'd been some disciplinary. But football's just one of them, innit? It's a man's sport. So when man starts becoming petty, look, Arsenal's number one. Get me? You're gonna see all of these ex-Man United guys, Gary Neville, Roy Keane, all of these, bro, legends. But they're gonna have a lot to say, bro. Like right now, there's not one player apart from an Arsenal fan. Not one fan, not one player that wants to see Arsenal win the Prem. So it's one of them ones.
Said it's not good. I hope that Martinelli has gone into the Liverpool dressing room or into the treatment room where Conor Bradley is and has said, I'm really sorry, I should not have done that. I'd like to think that's happened.
Let's listen to what the boy Daniel Sturridge has to say. But before we get into that, obviously, they're trying to compare with Reece James injured, walked him off the pitch, and now they're calling about, bro, Liverpool, respectfully, they're not even fight. They're just about fighting for the Champions League right now. Chelsea is fighting for the Champions League right now, of course. But when you're fighting for getting 3 points to extend your lead at the top, it's different. So you shouldn't really be comparing each one of them. You get me? And look what one of the fans said. That's why no one wants them to win the league. Pathetic club, pathetic players, haters. Imagine that. You get me? But anyway, obviously this is a little breakdown of what actually has happened.
The mistake Martinelli made was he assumed the worst of Conor Bradley because he assumed that Bradley was trying to cheat and roll back on.
Yeah, which is a reasonable assumption, by the way, based on just Premier League football in general.
It does happen a lot.
Right,
you know, and I do think the crowd jeering Conor Bradley when he does shuffle a bit gets into Martinelli's head, and Martinelli wants to appease the crowd rather than thinking about the situation.
Yeah, maybe.
But I mean, some of the pearl clutching. I'm seeing Roy Keane pearl clutching. This is a man that ended Alfie Haaland's career.
Well,
screamed in his.
He didn't.
Haaland's on the floor and he's screaming in his face, and I'm like,
let's get into what Roy Keane had to say. This is Roy Keane's and obviously Daniel Sturridge's. What he had to say.
Moments in the game, especially with injuries. I've been someone who's had injuries, and it's never a nice feeling. I can see maybe he's thinking, oh, time wasting, but brother, you got to be self-aware enough to know, like, okay, cool, the guy's down. Like, you've been there before. And it's just disrespectful, probably even worse than disrespectful, to be honest with you. It's just disappointing to see.
Know your players as well. Know your players. You know, under reaction. You could tell he's obviously injured.
In the sense that it wouldn't be something that Conor Bradley would do lightly?
Obviously not. I don't think he's the type of kid to do that. And if you're standing over him, you don't know.
But how's Martinelli meant to know if my man's the sort of kid to do that, bro? Obviously, you lot as players, you should know. Sometimes the game, bam, like, let's get the ball quickly, boom, boom, boom. Obviously, I'm sure he's apologised But come on, man. My man's not a bad player. You get me? He's not a bad guy.
The player's got it. Again, it looks pretty bad. You're trying to push him off the pitch. Not good stuff, that.
Boy, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What's your breakdown? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
The game has gone incredibly soft. Let's analyse this whole situation with Martinelli. So obviously Conor Bradley rolls off injured. Very, very sad for him. I really like the player. But clearly Martinelli doesn't see how bad it is. And then people say he dropped the ball on him. No, he didn't. He dropped the ball to see if he's all right. I think that was the point when Martinelli thought, okay, this guy might actually be hurt. And then Conor Bradley clearly starts rolling onto the pitch. I don't care how injured you are. You need to think about it from Martinelli's point of view. 92 minutes. Your blood is rushing. You need to win this game to go 8 points
No,
clear.
it's true. It's true. You start rolling onto the pitch. Obviously, my man's going to try and push you on the side of the pitch and carry on with the game. But everyone's taking it the wrong place. Oh, this is wrong. Do you know why? Because Arsenal is number one. Like, that's just what it is. It is what it is. Like, remember, every single game they're hoping they need to drop points. Okay, Man City. Oh, Man City drop points. Okay, cool. Chelsea lost. Oh, get me. Man United drop points. Like, in terms of, like, they drew. Okay, Arsenal needs to drop points. Oh, 1 point. Man City, 1 point. Arsenal. Okay, now, it was our chance to even get an extra 2 points ahead of them, but we didn't. We blew it. It's one of them ones.
You've just been subbed on. You're going ham against him. They are clearly under pressure. They are clearly sitting deep, frustrating your team. Of course you're going to be pissed when you see a guy rolling onto the pitch when he's...
It's true, though. It's true. But like I said, obviously you're dealing with ex-Manchester United players, bro. You get me? Look, this is what flipping... I'm actually fuming with Martinelli. I don't know the Liverpool players. I didn't go over and absolutely rack him, to be honest with you. So he's basically just saying, right, the Liverpool players should have put pressure on them. You get me? But anyway, what happened to Martinelli? What happened to him?
Gabriel Martinelli will not face any further action, no retrospective ban. According to The Athletic, he's not expected to face further action from the FA after he attempted to push injured Liverpool fullback Conor Bradley off the pitch. He was shown a yellow card by the referee. Given the incident was spotted by the on-field referee and action was taken during the game, the Brazil international is not expected to face any retrospective disciplinary sanctions. And to be fair...
Yeah, man, that's calm, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. No slander on Arsenal, bro. I won't allow that on this channel. Respectfully, yeah? Just keep up the good energy. You get me? If you're an Arsenal fan, keep on going. You get me? But no slander on Arsenal. Okay.